Hi guys, this is Avinash Sharma, and in this video we will discuss the different type of function for manipulating the data in the data frame. It means how to search the data, how to find the missing value and how to replace the missing value and how to query the selected data. So first of all we check the add function. Using the add function we can access the value from a particular column. So the syntax of the add needs the two parameters. In the first one we pass the position of the value, and the second one it's a label name, or we can say it's a header name. So in this example we have the name and age, two columns, and then we pass the second position in the name column. So if I try this one, then in the name column on the second one it's a Mahesh, index number second. If I change say age, now I try this one, then it's a 19 in age column and the second position. And the next one is the IAT. The difference between the add function and IAT functions. In add function we pass the name of the columns or name of the label, but in IAT we can pass the row and columns. So you can see in IAT we pass row and column, and row equal to 2, then column equal to 1. If I run this program, then we have the two column name and age, and then row 2, it means this one Mahesh 19, and column 1 say Mahesh, and column 1 this is the 19, because column number also starts from the 0 index number. Say if I change it 0, now if I run this one, then column number 0 and it's a Mahesh. Suppose sometimes you need to access the values of the column, the whole values of a column, then you can use the get function. So dataframe.get and the name of that column you want to access. So we have age. Now if I try this one, then if I try say name, and then we have the list of the names in the name columns. Sometimes we need to access the list of the headers. We have a table and we have the two columns, and the header of that table is the name and age. So then we can use the function keys method, and this keys method takes no parameter. So if I try this one, then index name and age, name of the headers. And important thing is the data is written in object form. Sometimes you have a CSV value, and in that CSV value some values are missing, but you do not want to display those values which are missing. So you can use the function drop NA. So it will find the missing value in whole table, and wherever it finds the missing value, then it will skip that particular row. So first of all we check this table. We have this data in this CSV file, and if I say remove Amul, before that one if I run this one, then there are 7 rows, and the value is the value of the name, the last one is the Amul. Say if I go to Amul and delete this Amul, then save one. Now if I try again this one, then now we have only 6 rows, because it found the missing value in the name, then it skipped the whole row. Now sometimes you do not want to skip the missing value, rather than you replace the value then display in your result. So we can use the fill NA function. In this fill NA function we have two parameters, the value which has to be replaced, and then in place equal to true, that is the attributes or parameter, because by default it returns a new data frame. It does not touch the original data frame, but if you use a in place equal to true, then it will return the original data frame. So now we have the missing value in the name. So but it will scan the whole table, and wherever it finds the missing value, then it will replace the Sanju. Say Surjit. Now there are two values, missing value, and if I try this one, then Sanju and Sanju. In the last example, we checked that I told you it scanned the whole table, but sometimes you need to change only particular column. Then you can define the name of the column with the data frame in brackets. Say df.city equal to city, then fill NA. So we have go to the city. Say I delete NCR and NCR, then so the name of two cities are missing in the two row. So and what I'm doing, I'm filling the Faridabad if there is a missing value in the city column. So I try this one. Now this is the Faridabad. Then we have a query function in the data frame. It's very similar to the SQL. In the SQL, we can query the data, we can filter the data, and we can access the selected data from the table. And the same thing we can do in the Python. So we use the query function. In the query, we pass one parameter, that is the query. So first of all, it has to be the name of the column. So it means we are searching the particular column, that is the city, equal to Delhi. It means it will access only those rows whose value in the city column is Delhi. So we check this one. Say there are two rows, Delhi, Delhi. So if I try this one, then we have the two rows with the Delhi value in the city column. So this is how you can apply some basic functions for manipulating the data in the data frame. Thanks for watching the video. Please like the video and subscribe the channel.